0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Hit on the ground toward the left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there, below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
In now is Adam Eaton. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's just 2 for 9. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Turner stands at second with no outs. 2 balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
That's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
They're not called table setters for nothing, Danny. 1-2 punch right there. Both on base, first and third. We got problems.
Tough way to start the game on the mound right now. First and third, nobody out.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Bouncer to the left side. Backhanded. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
The first baseman, Matt Adams.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Head-to-head at the start of play against Zach Eflin. He's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Now at the plate, Howie Kendrick. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1 the count.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Joe Ross gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, man, short and sweet isn't what you want from your starting pitcher. How about in his last one, he only lasted 2 innings and was tagged for the loss. So I'm sure they're looking for much improved effort in this one here today.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Lifetime against Joe Ross. He's gone 3 for 11. First offering on its way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Ross has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. Segura gets his lead at first, nobody out. In the air out to left. Soto is there. He's got it 1 away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting fourth.
Now batting, Rhys Hoskins. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Line drive to left. Soto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in, Victor Robles. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-2. Flips the inside corner for strike 3.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Line drive to center field. And now this will be a base hit for Suzuki.
Batting 9.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And up next it'll be the pitcher Joe Ross. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Nationals have now taken a 4-0 lead.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited it over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Adam Eaton is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. One and 2 now to Adam Eaton.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Boy, that double was an absolute missile.
Yeah, Matt, you can't fault the outfielder too much either. The line drive was hit right at him, and I think it took a minute to gauge where it was going. So I think he misjudged it a bit. The end result, the ball gets down, and the hitter is standing at second base with a solid double.
Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2. Riding into the box, JT Realmuto. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle. And one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swing and a line drive. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
So digging in now, Adam Halsey. He was one. Roman Quinn will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Flips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Hit toward the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Batting it, the third baseman.
Into the box now, Scott Kingery. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
On the ground to Kendrick. This might be 2. Scooped up, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting up.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Zach Eflin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this. Roman Quinn will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. First offering on its way.
Number 24.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding in now for the Nats, Matt Adams. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
A ball and a strike now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder, number 16.
Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Adams, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hoskins will put this one away, and the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A double play ball to second. 4. On to second, but it's a wide throw, and the shortstop can't recover. A tag for 1. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Road, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Ready for another chance? JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Hernandez on third. Harper on at second with 2 down. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Line drive to center field. Robles is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. In now for Washington, Kurt Suzuki. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now the 2-0 offering to Suzuki. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-1 the count now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No offer at a letter-high change. It's ball 1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit-by-pitch. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Harper is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 6.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair, but they hold a 4-0 lead. So stepping in, Corey Dickerson set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Corey Dickerson.
Rendon trying to get there. Here's the 0-1 from Ross. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
The center fielder, number 24.
Now at the plate, Roman Quinn. 1 for 1 after the single his first time up. First offering on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
The third baseman,
Stepping
4.
into the box, Scott Kingery. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that Juan Soto to the plate now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Quinn is right there, 1 down. Ready
Now
once
batting,
again, Matt Adams. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Adams bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was selected in the 23rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the careers.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Here's Howie Kendrick. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
The center fielder, number 16.
Digging in now, Victor Robles. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Grounded to the right. Hoskins grabs it cleanly. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Got him. Danger averted following the 2-out double. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They're currently averaging more than a hit per inning, while at the same time, they've yet to strike out a single time. We all know that's a rarity these days, but clearly the bat-on-ball approach is working for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Giving chases Robles. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Gene Segura standing in.
Segura.
Here comes the first pitch. This pitch is popped up. Adams is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the ledger? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side. Juan Nicasio takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 12.
Striding in, Kurt Suzuki. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's 0 for 4. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And this is swung on and missed there by Suzuki, and he's in trouble now, down 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. This one's down to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The pitcher, number
so
41.
Here now's the pitcher, Joe Ross. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Harper is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
The right fielder, number 2.
Standing in, Adam Eaton. His lifetime line against Nicasio. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Ross leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Harper is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Soto is there to put this one away, and perhaps an over-anxious Harper is set down on the first pitch he sees. 1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike, 1-2. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. To second for Kendrick. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Ready with the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
The 0-1 delivery. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
The 1-2 pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Nationals gone in order, but they're in front 4-0.
7th inning stretch.
Leading off the inning, Corey Dickerson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Line drive to center field. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. Around second, he's on his way to third. And the Phillies are in business here to kick off the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
Even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from inning up at third.
Into the box, Roman Quinn, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And it's 1-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And that's through into center field, base hit. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
And in steps Scott Kingery, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Working for the punch out and the offering. Weak grounder down the line at third. Here's the 0-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Here comes the 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely.
Shortstop.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Weak grounder down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Robles is in pursuit. A dive, and he can't hang on. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
43.
So as he leaves, he stands to perhaps be the winning pitcher here, unless, of course, all 3 runners come around to score, in which case he'd get a no decision. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Robles has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he will beat the tag by Suzuki, safe at home plate.
The right fielder.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Bryce Harper will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 8th inning coming up. The Nationals are out in front here, 4-2. Jared Hughes will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Howie Kendrick. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Wow. I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
3-0 to him now. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Victor Robles is the batter now, as he looks at a ball 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. On the ground to first. Can this be 2? But they throw it away at second. And they won't get him, as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one, because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Kendrick at third. Robles stands at second. No outs. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hoskins is there, and he's got it for the first out. Gerardo Parra will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8, Gerardo Parra.
In there, strike 1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Quinn has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Trey Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
3-1 to the National shortstop.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Wander Suero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way, and he fouls this one off. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now to the plate, JT Realmuto. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Suzuki has it. And a good throw just beats him. Realmuto is retired. 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more. Corey Dickerson. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down. In now is Anthony Rendon, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Jose Alvarez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. From the stretch, here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Dickerson's there. 1 out. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Juan Soto. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 2-2. Lined hard to center field. Quinn is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
At the plate, Matt Adams. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. On the ground to the right side. Hernandez has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Sean Doolittle takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 63.
Roman Quinn will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. At the plate, Scott Kingery. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
On the first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Andrew Knapp will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Andrew Knapp.
Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a two-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
So coming to the plate, Gene Segura. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Eaton is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
When you're playing on the road, take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
From the city of brotherly love, MLB standing in, Trey Turner, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Washington.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Trey Turner.
Strike one to start the at-bat. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to Matt before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. D-Ro, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nationals down on a mere 4 pitches. So now the Phillies off. In now, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies,
first pitch on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
With that, a look at the Phillies' batting order in this one. D-Ro, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today, and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Segura leads off second with one gone in the inning. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A two-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Fourth home run here in the early going, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He's just 1 for 6. And he falls behind 0-2. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Real Muto.
Into the box, JT Realmuto, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Here's the 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping up to the plate, Adam Halsey. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Now a ball lined to the left side. The 2-2 on a line to shortstop, and they get the double play at third. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Philly. Juan Soto to the plate now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team. Trust.
Zimmerman swings, and this ball sent out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. Victor Robles digging in now. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means the catcher Yan Gomes bats next. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Into the box now, Anibal Sanchez, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Halsey is there, and he'll make the catch to return. And in steps Scott Kingery. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The pitcher.
Now in the box, Jason Vargas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out. First pitch of the at-bat.
The shortstop.
And this is low, ball 1. Hard hit ball to short. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And a glove flip for 1. On to first, a double play.
The third baseman.
In now is Anthony Rendon. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Now
hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible, and if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Halsey will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Ready now, Bryce Harper. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. In there at the knees, strike 1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Here's the 1-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Eaton is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese.
Coming to the plate now, Rhys Hoskins. A base hit in his first trip. He's set. Here it comes. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 1-0. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
This is line to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Eaton is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Halsey is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter.
Riding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Hoskins gathers it in. Segura for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. So no runs on 1 base. So next to the plate for the Phils, Corey Dickerson, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto has a play. 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
So striding in, Adam Halsey. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The third baseman, number 4. Scott.
So striding forward now, Scott Kingery hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. The 0-2 now from Sanchez. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. Halsey, the runner at second with 1 away. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
Now batting, the pitcher.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 and a third innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
Don't want to forget about him. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
The 1-0 delivery. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. And he popped him up. Cabrera over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Gene Segura standing in. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is popped up near second base. And Cabrera will make the catch to retire the side. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We played 4 full. The Phillies lead it 4-3. Now at the plate, Yan Gomes. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Right there for strike 1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball 2 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The 2-1. There is a fastball that misses.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nationals gone. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball one. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Line toward the alley in left center. Soto is there and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it.
Yeah, and with two outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
So a runner at first with two away. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. Sanchez pauses. First line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that ends the inning. Phillies. In now is Adam Eaton. He's flied out and hit into a double play in two at-bats.
Adam Eaton.
And there's ball one. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The left fielder,
so here's the cleanup hitter, Juan Soto. His line includes a single and a fly ball in two at-bats thus far.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having two strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he's in safely to third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Second base.
Wow, with one out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
In there for strike one. No hits to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Line drive to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball deal right there because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
The 0-2 once more. Swing and a liner. And that'll land between everybody. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
And it's fouled away. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hoskins is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
The right fielder, number 2.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. Swing and a liner, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Strike for 4 runs in the inning, but are denied a chance to really do damage as they leave the bases loaded. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Nationals on top, 7-4. Right side, but it's well fouled. 0-1, here it comes. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so that they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Robles. He can't get to it. This one's down. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, Dero. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner will get back standing. Here it comes, 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. One and 2, here it comes. And another foul ball.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from 3rd. And the runner from 3rd crosses the plate. Sean Rodriguez will move out into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit for the pitcher Vargas.
Sean Rodriguez.
Softly hit out toward short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The batter, number 2.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. And he's back easily. First delivery to him on the way. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner's back. The 1-0. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Cabrera ranging into shallow right. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hops this one up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. They'll throw to the plate. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Hard on the ground toward short. Turner has it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 4 hits here. No errors, and 3 men left on base. We're through 6 full. Washington leads this one 7-5. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Leading off for Washington, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. Here now the 2-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22.
Digging in once again, Juan Soto. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Halsey is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in as Dribble Cabrera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 7 runs, 11 hits. 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Dickerson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they go quiet. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
In now, JT Realmuto. Fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Robles. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 misses off the plate.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. The 2-1 on its way, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Throw won't get him. Now at the plate, Adam Palsy. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball left the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
That's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Hudson, a former Dodger, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Palsy on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
The center fielder.
Digging in, Victor Robles. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Jose Alvarez gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gun in the top of the 8th. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Takes this the other way to right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yan Gomes. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Ready with the 1-1. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside. The throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
One of the keys to stealing a base is to get a great jump, and he got a great jump there, even though this catcher has a strong throwing arm.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
The pitcher, Daniel Hudson.
Howie Kendrick will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 47, Howie Kendrick.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that is through for a base hit, and the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's now an 8-6 game. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hector Neris takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he nails him at third. Great throw. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. 2-1, here it is. Soft liner towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. Roman Quinn will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Well, he got a lot of that ball, but nothing to show for it to start the home 8th. Now the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The right fielder.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hernandez is off at first with 2 away. Into right field, that's a base hit. Throw into third. And he'll be thrown out at third, trying to take the extra base. 1 left for Philadelphia. Can't cut into that 8-6 deficit. Juan Nicasio enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Anthony Rendon. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Juan Soto.
The 0-1 pitch. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Dickerson. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. The lead stands pat at 8-6. Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Rhys Hoskins, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Zimmerman is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Now batting, JT Realmuto. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. fouled off. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles is on his horse. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting
at the plate, Corey Dickerson. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And that misses ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Doolittle pauses. Here's the 1-0. And he popped him up. Rendon in foul ground. But this will land untouched. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike two swinging. Philly down to their last strike. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Throw into second. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On to first, and that's your ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find...
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Nationals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 8-6. The New York Mets swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins, 4-3. The Cincinnati Reds beat the visiting Marlins, 3-2. The Colorado Rockies combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the visiting Braves, 7-3. Cody Bellinger was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs, helping lead.
MLB The Show has baseball for you. Under the lights at Citizens Bank Park. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a 4-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
0-2, here it comes. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Count still at 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. And there's one gone to start the ninth. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'm going to have to keep a close eye on Trey Turner. This guy stole over 40 bases last year, Matt. Over 40. That's a big number, especially in today's game when guys don't run a whole lot.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Halsey is there, 2 gone.
Batting third.
In now is Anthony Rendon. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Just getting started here in Philly. 2-1 after the foul ball there. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Push softly over toward the right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the. Max Scherzer, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Max Scherzer. Hello, Chief. It's Max, and it's not age at 99. This is one of the best pitchers in the game of baseball. Upward of mid-90s fastball, powerhouse slider, and a great changeup. If he brings his A game, it's lights out for the opposing team.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Zimmerman comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He had exactly 100 RBIs. And if you talk to him, he'll let you know 100 RBIs is pretty special, folks. I think he's the kind of guy that can have another big year.
And now Bryce Harper. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Scherzer comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Zimmerman has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Matt Adams now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And on one hand, they can be happy they've got their ace on the mound for them in this sweep game, but on the other hand, they're tasked with facing an ace themselves.
It sure is. This is one of those games where you flip a coin heads or tails. 2 terrific starting pitchers, both teams firing their bullets, their aces going today. This should be a good one.
The left fielder, number 11.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Zimmerman.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Hit to third. Kingery's there. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the second out of the inning. Here's Howie Kendrick. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the. Digging in, Andrew Knapp. Past battles with Scherzer. He's 0 for 4.
The catcher.
First offering on its way.
Knapp.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Zimmerman moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
So digging in now, Corey Dickerson is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Lifted the other way to left center. Parra on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Adam Halsey, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Throw on to Adams will take care of him, and the inning is over. Phillies down in. Striding into the box, Kurt Suzuki. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Hoskins is over, and he puts it away for the first out. In is Gerardo Parra. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. No balls and 1 strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Home. And in steps Scott Kingery. Past battles with Scherzer. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Eaton is after it. He's there and records the first out. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. Strike taken up in the zone. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
The second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Scherzer comes set. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw will be too late for the force at second, so that'll be scored an infield hit, and there are 2 on with 2 away now. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Segura over at second. Hernandez on at first with 2 down. Ball 1.
1-1.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this? Ouch, that one hit him. In now is Adam Eaton. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Snap throw from the catcher. Not in time. The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Grounded to the right. And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roy. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher